All right, let's move on and turn our attention to NBA fantasy. Also, before we jump onto this, I do want to let the listeners and viewers know that I have just set up a Twitter account. So if you are keen on more regular updates or getting my takes on fantasy, NBA, or me just talking shit, follow us along on Ball Boys NBA at Twitter. And you'll be able to get our immediate reactions when Peyton Pritchard goes off for 23 points again. But let's talk fantasy. We're just going to touch on some late round winners and losers, some players that were taken at the end of drafts that have paid off so far, that you should not be looking to trade or drop, obviously, but look like they're in the clear. So give me just a couple real quick here, Cal.
So one kind of late rounder. He's probably more mid to late round, but Jerami Grant, everyone was a bit of a skeptic around him. He ditched a great winning team in the Denver Nuggets to go to a team where he had a bigger role. There were some question marks if he could do it, but he is performing. And if you picked him up in fantasy, he is killing it. I've got him ranked as 26th, which really is your second, third round kind of pick right now, which is incredible, especially if you got him in, say, the 10, around 10, which I feel like where he was projected. He's put up 23 points, 5.4 rebounds, no assists. He does want to pass ball. He's getting a bucket.
And there's not a pass too.
That's it. 1 steal and 1.3 blocks. He's filling up everything but assists. So if you had punting assists, this man is an incredible fit for you as well. His field goal isn't amazing, but his free throws are solid. And he's shooting 4 free throws a game on about 87%. So there's a lot of boost in a lot of categories there. So Jerami Grant, whoever drafted Jerami Grant in your leagues, congrats. He is looking like he should be a steady hand.
Take a victory lap.
That's it. Take a victory lap. It may drop off if some defense is home in on him, but I think he's a good player. I think he could definitely may come down a little bit, but I think he's going to be a great win.
Look, we had him in our sleepers. We had him in our free agency winners. So we were all across Jerami Grant. But even you and me, I did not predict him to be this good, like not even close. I didn't think that he had the scoring in him like he has shown so far, which still makes me think that he probably won't be this good moving forward. I don't think he's going to average 23 points a game. Probably think he may come under that 20-point mark by the end of the season. But, with every passing game, I'm getting less and less confident with that. But he's killing it. And I think he can keep up, the rebounds are going to be there. Steals and blocks are definitely going to be there. He's shown that in the past. It's just that scoring that seems a little bit high. But in saying that, he is only shooting 44%. So, it's not like he's just absolutely going out there and killing it. He's just getting a lot of shots. And they're just giving him the ball, and he's just driving to the rim every single time. Chances are Derrick Rose may not be on this team at the end of the season. Blake Griffin may not be on this team. So I don't think they're going to be bringing in any other All-Stars. So I think his shots will be there.
100%.
Definitely a winner. I've got another winner here. I'm going to shout out Richaun Holmes as a sort of late mid-round, sort of early late round winner. It looks like he's won the starting job convincingly over Hassan Whiteside. I know there was sort of umming and ahhing how they were going to split those minutes in the preseason, but it looks like he's running away with the job, and he's ranked sort of fairly highly as a result. And I don't really see that changing. In a punt turnover build, he's the 58th ranked player. And look, his numbers are pretty similar to what he put up last year. So the 12 points, 8 rebounds, a steal and a block. He gets you a 3. Oh no, well, he's not even shooting the threes yet, but we know he can hit some threes. Good percentages. So he's just someone I think is going to be that for the rest of the season.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree. I think he can maintain it. He'll keep it up. That's a good pick. He's not on your team, is he? Bit of bias?
No, he's not on my team. He's not on my team. Neither of these guys so far have been on my team. I was a bit scared of Hassan Whiteside. I thought the Kings of all teams would be dumb enough to play him lots of minutes, but it looks like they aren't doing that. I think the last game he played 8 minutes. The game before that, I think he was a DNP CD. So I think the Hassan Whiteside experience is over.
Yeah, and I guess that's what goes hand in hand. If you drafted Hassan Whiteside, that's probably one of the biggest losers so far because you invested
He
some
was,
stock, and
and
he's playing like 15 minutes a game or something. It's pretty.
yeah,
pretty
and it's
average.
trending down. It's trending right down at the moment. I don't think he's gonna. I would drop him personally, and I think he has been dropped in our league, 10s, 12s, 14 leagues. I wouldn't have Sam Whiteside on my team because I just don't think they're going to play him enough. Give me another winner.
All right, another winner. He's more of a he's kind of the late to mid round, mid late, however you want to phrase it. But I mentioned it before. Colin Sexton, like 25 points a game. I understand his rebounds and assists aren't crazy, just 2 and 3, but he's also getting the 1.4 steals a game, and his field goal is through the roof at 55%, on a high percentage on 18 field goal attempts a game. Free throws as well, about 5 free throws a game on 82% free throws. So there's a lot of categories. There's about 4 categories, but it's just so elite in points, so elite in field goal. This kid he's balling out. So I feel like he was being drafted around the 70s region. Right now on my rank, he's about 39. So he's pretty much doubled his value.
Yeah. That's a great point. I'll give a shout out to his teammate Darius Garland as well, who's also been a big late round steal. It never was really on my radar. I just didn't really like him. So he's also sort of top 50 player at this stage through this season. So big winners for the Cleveland.
The Sexland is real, man.
Sexland. I'll shout out one more late round winner so far, and that is Mason Plumlee. I know you were high on him.
He's on my team. That's it.
He's on your team.
Great pick.
Yeah. He's doing well, man. And he's a boring player, but he just puts up stats. Like he's a top 75 player, was ranked outside the top 200 on Yahoo preseason. But look, 10 rebounds, 8 points, 4 assists, a steal and a half a game, great field goal percentage. And if you're punting free throw percentage, which, you would probably be doing if he's on your team, his value is even higher than that. So he is an excellent late round pick. Someone who gets missed over because he doesn't score much, but putting up lots of other stats.
Yeah, look, I love having him on my team. It's great. Like even the free throws don't hurt me too much. It's only 2.5 a game.
It's not that many attempts.
So, and he's only shooting 70%, so that's not atrocious. He'll have the odd game, yes, where he might go, 4 of 8 or something, and that will hurt me for the week in the weekly league that we do play. But overall, his points can be a bit annoying sometimes, but usually I've opened up my app and he's put up the 10 and 10, gets a good 4 assists, and it gets a reasonable steal kind of count as well. So I'm very happy with where I drafted him.
Only in 28 minutes per game, so that could even go up, you don't know. And look, he's rostered in 65% of Yahoo leagues. What are you doing, guys, out there? There's 35% of you that don't have Mason Plumlee on your team. Go pick him up. If he is on your wire in a category league, make sure he is not anymore after you listen to this podcast. You need to pick him up. I know he doesn't score points, but he definitely deserves a spot in every single roster.